welcome to my ape houses. We are going to go over. I just got a new deck. It's a lot smaller than the picture, right? This is Sci-Fi Tarot. So I'm waiting for some people to come in. I'm gonna wait about 5 minutes. See if some people come in. All right, guys. So I didn't really do much today. Today was beautiful. The energy was beautiful today. I felt a lot of healing in the collective energy. I didn't know that the Michael Jackson movie came out already because I don't really watch local TV, so I don't know. I've seen like advertisements on social media about the Michael Jackson movie, but I thought it was coming out this summer. So I was like, oh, I got all summer. I thought it would come out in June, right? But I guess it came out over the weekend. So it's been like this burst of Michael Jackson is big in the collective energy right now. And just like I envisioned it, because I wanted the movie to do good. I haven't seen the movie yet. When I heard about it, I was like, I hope the movie do well. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, it's not gonna be the first movie. My cousin and my aunt and them, they went to go to the movie theater and they saw it. I think it came out on Thursday and stuff like that. And they said that Jafar Jackson did a good job and stuff like that or whatever. So I'm gonna get around to seeing it, but it's just been this huge energy of Michael Jackson, and I had imagined it when I first heard about the movie. I was like, this is gonna bring out another. This is gonna produce another generation of fans. So now Gen Alpha will know about Michael Jackson because I don't think Gen Alpha know about Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Not even a whole lot of Gen Z know a lot about Michael Jackson, and if they do, they know because of the generations before them that got a chance to enjoy Michael Jackson. When I came up during the Dangerous era. I came up during that era. I was born 3 years after Thriller, but I came up during that. Came up during that Dangerous era. So everybody came up through different eras. My older cousins, they came up during when Michael Jackson was in Jackson 5 from when he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's another generation of fans that are going to be made. Generation Alpha and Generation Beta, they're going to know who Michael Jackson is. And that's crazy. That's like from the what? When they started Jackson 5, that was what, like the late 60s? From the late 60s all the way to the 2020s. And it's almost about to be 2030. And he's still relevant to today. The best Virgo, the best August Virgo that ever motherfucking lived. For a motherfucking reason, right? He is incomparable. I don't care about how much they try to compare him to other people, try to compare him to Beyonce and nah, I'm sorry. It just does not. Sorry, it just never. It's never going to. You have to capture the whole essence. You can probably dance like him or have similar videos like him. You can, but nobody will ever match his energy, his spirit, his heart, how he cared about the world. Nobody will ever be that full package. He's literally like a superhero. So yeah, this is cool because it's Generation Alpha and Generation Beta will know exactly who he is. So if that ain't an icon, you can't tell me what's not. But anyway, yeah. So it's been a lot of Michael Jackson. Actually, his YouTube popped up. He had a YouTube live stream. The official Michael Jackson page was showing Michael Jackson videos all day long. So I let my daughter watch some of them. She's 15. I let her watch some of it. Like, girl, watch your daddy. This your daddy right here. I gotta support my husband. You feel me? But yeah, that was very healing. Watching all Michael Jackson's work and seeing how he cared about the world and all that stuff. When I turned on my social media, the first thing I saw was something that wasn't negative. I actually saw something positive. I saw people in the movie theaters dancing because I thought that to myself when I first heard the movie, like, there's going to be people dressed up like Michael to go to the opening nights. And I asked my cousin, he went to the Lakewood movie theater in Lakewood Mall, and he was like, oh, no, nobody wasn't on that type of time. I was like, damn, I thought y'all was going to have a little party up in there. Y'all going to be dancing and da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Um, or whatever. But he was like, nah, they was just chilling. But then when I opened up my social media, I had saw like all the like certain people that were like dancing in the movie theater and enjoying themselves, and everybody dressed like Michael in different points of his career and life. And I just thought that was so cool. So that's what we need. We need that energy. I was just watching Michael Jackson's videos about just the Hands Across America, Earth Cry, and like all this stuff that's about taking care of our world, right? So yeah, shout out to Archangel Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that today was a great day, a healing day. I saw the word Michael several times today, so he's definitely heavy in the energy. If you guys haven't checked out my video, my latest video is quantum immortality, and I was thinking about that today too. I was like, wow, a lot of synchronicities, but I was thinking about that too. I was like, wow, he finished the mission when whatever what happened to him, unfortunately happened to him or whatever, wherever he made his exit, he was able to continue it on in the next dimension or in the next whatever. But so, anyways, damn, I guess ain't nobody gonna come on tonight. Well, you guys can just catch the replay or whatever. I don't think anybody's really going live on a Monday night, so I really don't mind. I really don't mind. So anyway, let's continue on with the music here. Oh, and when I came back, okay, so what I did is I had went to go to the UPS to go pick up my new deck, Sci-Fi Tarot. I got this from TikTok, and so I went to the UPS place where I have my private mailbox, and I picked this up today. And then I stopped at Popeyes because we had Popeyes in a while. So I stopped at Popeyes and just came back home, watched some Michael Jackson videos, and it was just very healing, very nice. And yeah, I just see people like enjoying it all over the world, and I love this love energy. We need more of that. That's what his music remind you of. His music makes you feel like a little kid again. It's very healing. If you ever want to do some inner child work, Michael Jackson's music, his music videos and things like that, the messages that he put in there, just watching it now as a grown person versus watching it when I was a kid, is totally different. Lots of messages, lots of things that he was trying to convey in his videos. That now I see it now. You know what I'm saying? With a different pair of eyes. So Monday's been great. Every Monday I put on my Yemeya perfume. It smells so good. I always put it on and just go like this and all of that or whatever. And when I went to go pick it up, and I actually put some like, I always put like a rose oil or like jasmine oil and aniseed. And just go like this and put it right here, right here, right here. On my pressure points or whatever. So when I went to go pick up my deck, this older black guy, he was next to me. He was like, he said, what are you wearing? He said, it just creeps up on me. He's like, you just stood there and then it just slowly just creeped up on me and stuff like that. I said, oh, I was like, oh, I was like, thank you. He's like, what are you wearing? I said, I think I'm wearing jasmine oil or something like that. He was like, oh, he's like, some with that jasmine. He was like, it smells good. He said, it didn't smack me in the face. It just, as soon as you stood next to me, it just moved towards me. It just like, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. But yeah, I'm a magical bitch. I'm a magical motherfucker. It is what a TI is. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah. So let's go ahead and get started here. Okay, 8:56 is when we start the video. So this is what I got from I'm about to say Etsy. You can probably get on Etsy too. This is what I got on TikTok Shop. Okay, TikTok hashtag TikTok made me buy it. I think I'll put that in the title. Hashtag TikTok made me buy it. This is gonna be for the thumbnail. All right. Good. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and open it up. Let's say, okay, this is the back part. So this is the same people that wrote Pulp Fiction Tarot. I've seen that one. I've seen that one before. So the creator of Pulp Fiction, the Pulp Tarot, which is an ode to the movie Pulp Fiction, and Horror Terror, Terror, returns with this startling glimpse into the future. This is a complete 78 card tarot deck with space age art inspired by 70 years of futuristic illustration. Gaze in awe as robots, aliens, astronauts, and bug-eyed monsters interact with the immortal imagery of the terror. The instruction and book guides. you through the major arcana and all four of the suits of the major arcana. The future has never looked so retro. So this is how it looks like in the back. Okay. I don't see no booklet here. But anyway, let's go ahead. This is my first impressions of this deck. So let's go ahead and get started. And then my daughter started playing when I came home. When I came home from getting my deck, my daughter was playing music and she was playing Somewhere Over the Rainbow by Judy Garland from the Wizard of Oz. So she's listening to it now. I guess she was binge listening to it while I was gone. So she really likes it. I'm going to have her watch the original movie and then have her watch the black one. But she really likes Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I used to love that song too. I used to love that song when I was little. What is wrong with my music? Why don't play? Oh, I think my daughter's using my account. Let's refresh the page. That probably might help. Aha, there we go. Vaporwave kind of night. All right, so let's go ahead and take this out. So it says a tarot book, but there's no book in here. There's no book in here. So I don't know. Maybe they have another version of this and where they have a book, but there is no book. But I don't need no book though. So this isn't for beginners, okay? They do have beginner tarot that you can purchase that have the meanings on the cards, along with the zodiac sign associated with it, even the Hebrew word associated with it, planets and zodiac signs. All right? So yeah. So let's go ahead and get into it. So this is what it looks like on the outside. All right, very simple. This is a lot smaller than the picture. I honestly thought the cards were going to be a little bit bigger than this, so I'm a little surprised. But when I see the picture, it looked like it was a bigger card. It looked like it was this size. I thought it was going to be like around this size, like somewhere around this size. But yeah, definitely not what I was expecting. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the Magician. Look at that. Let's see. I like that it has like the 50 cents and all. It makes you seem like something that you can get out of the candy machine back in the 90s. It looks like something you can get out of the candy machine. The little quarter 10-cent machines and shit at the store. I don't even see those anymore. Is that a thing of the past or what? They don't do that no more? The Master of Everything. An exciting adventure exciting adventure at the limits of human comprehension. Card number 1. So this is going in order here. Okay. This is the Magician. Well, actually, it would be the Fool, right? Okay. No, it would be the Magician. All right. We got the High Priestess, which would be me. High Priestess in charge, the HPIC over there. Right there, so. All right. Let's see. Nice. She's holding a pomegranate. Nice. Yeah. This looks like a really cool comic book that you can get from like the 10-cent machines, the quarter machines, the nickel machines, something like that. So that's the Magician, the Priestess. All right. The Empress, Major Arcana, the Mother of Invention. Nice. You see all the inventions and stuff behind her. The Empress. All right. The Emperor. Okay, what does it say? A power like unto a god. All right. Nice. All right. We got the Hierophant. I like how trippy these are. Very sci-fi. If you guys love sci-fi, you guys are going to love this channel because I'm such a nerd with the sci-fi. So I like this. This is totally up my alley. Very nerdy, very campy, very retro. So that is the Hierophant. It says, the bridger of order and orthodoxy to the galaxy. All right, we got the Lovers card. The Lovers card. Okay. Their passion brought war to the galaxy. Okay? Extraterrestrial love. Interterrestrial love. Okay. Alright, we got the chariot. Haha, I like these. This kind of reminds me of like vintage comic books and vintage books and stuff like that. Really nice. I like it. It's giving Jetsons a little bit. That's the chariot card. This is the strength card. Okay. This is ghastly as hell. That is a true beast right there. At least she got her head covered. At least her head is safe. Not the rest of her body though. He like he want to eat that bitch alive. She got her hand. You know she got her hands in the beast's mouth. He can easily bite it off, and he can too. But he hesitating. Yeah, that's strength right there. First printing anywhere. The struggle to tame the beast. Who will survive? Who will survive, right? Okay. All right. This is the Hermit for the Virgo. Shout out to my Virgos. I like this one. Shows an astronaut walking on a planet. I guess that's the Earth, so he might be walking the moon. It says alone among the stars, the Hermit. All right, Wheel of Fortune. Where it stops, no one knows. All right, it's right by Saturn right there. Justice. Justice, right? Oh, justice, like the law. And this is lucky. If I had a girl like that, I'd call you lucky too. All right, justice. I like that one. The planet and the sword. The planet of the sword and the scales. Cutting through the truth. That's justice. That's high vibrational Libra energy. I'm a Libra progressed. That's like cutting through the bullshit, getting to the truth of the matter. All right, cool. Justice being served. Swift sword of justice. And the hangman, major arcana number 12. Abused, scorned, and forsaken. Was he a madman or a prophet? All right. It does offer some numbers on the side of it. So yeah, hold on. Not now. All right, this is the death card right here. Death right here. Oh, I think my daughter's using the same account. That's probably why. Yeah, your account is being used in another location. Okay, bitch, and damn. I should have used my other account for this shit. All right. Yeah. So this is the death card right here. You see, it's kind of like take off. Like everybody going bye bye, going to the next planet. Like evacuating. Like they're evacuating to the next planet. You see everybody standing in line to go on the rocket to leave. Like we out of here. All right, this is the Temperance card. Ooh, the devil. Ooh, I wonder if I should cover up the butt cheeks. I'm gonna cover up the butt cheeks, but you can see that little booty. Ooh, let me just cover it up. I have to be careful with that one. But you can see like the devil. So the devil is actually the machine, as you can see that. The devil is actually the machine. We got the man and woman there who is dependent on this machine here. Now it says a machine perfectly engineered for enslavement. Okay, this is a trip right here. I'm gonna cover their asses one more time. Okay. All right. This one is the tower. Ooh, like an alien invasion, right? Looks a fucking mess. Okay. And the tall part of the tower is leaning, getting ready to fall. This shows like an invasion, an attack, an alien attack. Okay. That's the tower card, y'all. I have to get used to how small these are, but I don't mind. I mean, my hands are kind of small anyway, so I don't mind. All right, this is the star card, Aquarius energy. Let's see what it says on here. All right, the woman of the cosmos, a journey into the realms of fertility and intuition. Okay. All right, this is the moon. A lobster? It looks like a lobster type of creature. Well, it is. It would be a crab because. Oh, sorry. It's a crab because of the moon. Okay. What lurks beneath the surface? What? But yeah. What is beneath the surface? Okay. So a crustacean on the moon. We have the sun here. Okay, the sun, the beautiful sun. I enjoyed my Sunday yesterday. I hope you guys enjoyed your Sunday. And if you guys haven't checked out my Ghetto Gourmet, I usually put on my main channel, but I did post up a Ghetto Gourmet episode on this channel, so be sure to check it out. I just posted it today. I made yesterday. Everything was orange and yellow and golden. Um, I had made some like Japanese curry. I had bought this like Japanese curry like seasoning block, and I never used it before. It's called golden curry. So I bought that. I bought the mild one just to try it out first. I actually like spicy, but I just wanted to try it out. This one didn't taste like much. I thought it was gonna have like a mild spice. It didn't have no spice at all, spice, but it tastes good though. And so I had that, and then I made some yellow rice, yellow saffron rice, and it came out pretty darn good. The only thing I was missing was carrots. I had no carrots, but I did have potatoes, so I put some potatoes in there and some tomatoes and stuff like that or whatever. Came out really good. We still got some left. I got plenty of gravy. I actually had more chicken than gravy. It was a lot of gravy. So what I'm gonna do tomorrow is make some chicken, just brown some chicken, like pan sear it, cook it down, and then put it in the pot along with it because it's a lot of gravy. So all I have to do is just make a brown the chicken, throw that in there, make some rice. I got some white rice. I'll make some coconut rice, and we're gonna have a little remix of that. Okay. So, anyways, yeah. So check out my Ghetto Gourmet, and then you guys could subscribe if you haven't already to my main channel, Urban Alchemistic. You can subscribe there. You can find me through many hashtags reality check cash and tarot and shit like that. Okay, but yeah, my main page has all of the episodes on a playlist of Ghetto Gourmet and all of my other themed episodes. I have a lot of different themed shows and segment things that I do. I have a lot of different theme shows, a lot. So check it out, okay? And on this channel as well. All right, this is the Judgment, the last days of Planet Omega. Judgment. Okay. All right, this is the world. I wonder whose finger that is. Is that the architect? Ah, it's an invisible finger. You can't tell what they look like, man or woman. You can't tell anything. You just see some black hands, though. You do see some black hands. And the world is at their fingertips. Okay. Let me see. What does it say right here? It says Sci-Fi presents the 21st card of the major arcana of the world. Yeah, very simple. Nothing too fancy on that one. All right, let's keep going. All right, we had the Ace of Cups here. It says here, your future begins now. Wait, sorry. Your future begins now. What's in the container? Love, joy, a promotion, a baby? Look inside to find out. And it's shooting right out of the world and into the galaxy. Okay. All right, we got the Two of Cups here. This is the Two of Cups. Interesting. All right, Two of Cups right there. Okay, we got the Three of Cups, the three graces of Dimension Q. Sisters, friends, and masters of revels. The Three of Cups. Four of Cups, y'all. Four of Cups. Four of Cups. All right, so it says, have you checked your blind spots? Okay. This person is so into their work that they don't even see that there is a comet or there is an object, some type of missile or comet that's coming right through their window, and they don't even see it. They have this metal mask, well, it's not even a mask, this metal helmet on their head. They're so entrenched in their work that they're not paying attention to what's going on the outside, completely closing themselves off. That's why this person has this metal hat, because they want to be closed off in the world. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear. They only want that little hole so they can see what they want to see, what they're doing, what they're trying to get done. Okay. Five of Cups. That's an interesting looking card. Okay, this is the Five of Cups. Okay, interesting here. All right, Five of Cups. A disaster abroad. The space cruiser Sigma. But is all hope lost? There's always more to the story. Yes. Very vintage comic book type of thing. It's given like Nancy Drew, the Hardy Boys type shit, right? All right, we got the Six of Cups. Me and Mariah go back like babies and pacifiers. All right, look at that. I'm looking at a little capsule and shit. Okay. It said the future through the eyes of the past. The future through the eyes of the past. So we have Seven of Cups. I don't know why this reminds me of Bohemian Rhapsody. All right, this is the Seven of Cups. Seven weird, wild, wonderful illusions to dazzle and distract your mind. Yeah, this reminds me of Bohemian Rhapsody, where all of them are singing in the dark. Oh, no, do, 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 do. Won't you do the fun tango? Do, 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 do. Very, very frightening. Remember? And it kind of also reminds me of Parliament, George Clinton of Parliament too. How they would be like these little heads, and they'd be like, you know what I'm saying? That's what it reminds me of right here. Eight of Cups, Sci-Fi Tarot. Exposing galactic law means midnight of the soul for Capula Nerva Lacey. So she's escaping. She's like, I'm getting out of here. Okay. Nine of Cups. Princess, what's her name? Princess, what is this? Somebody used this thing a little too long. I think for my glass I need to pull it out a little bit. Okay. Princess Abolissum of planet Zorbes takes a defining dip in the molten gold. Oh, okay. And thinks about her victory over the Knights of Candles. Oh, she's a woman bathing in gold. Okay, Nine of Cups. Okay. Ten of Cups, Sci-Fi Tarot, family, home, happiness, the wave of the future. Ooh. You gotta get the vowels right. The Page of Cups, Sci-Fi Tarot. So it says, Princess Gaddafi ventures into the canyons of Flow and makes a surprising discovery. The Knight of Cups. Is this the future of romance? The Queen of Cups. She holds life in the palm of her hand. King of Cups. Master of his own heart. Bliss of bliss of Take me out. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, it's a big ass pentacle that looks like a flying saucer. Isn't that cool? Look at the pentacle right there. Y'all see the pentacle right there? So that's like the flying saucer. Ha ha, clever. All right, the Two of Pentacles, trapped between two realities. Can she keep the balance? Three of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. With his little Columbo jacket on. Yana, place of bliss abroad. All right. The hoarded secrets. The question is, why? The Five of Pentacles. She like the mothership done left your ass. The mothership can save you, so your ass is gonna get left. The Six of Pentacles. Advanced beings passing something over to us primitive cockroaches of the galaxy, humans. Okay, it was an astounding act of charity that would change history. But what did it mean? The Seven of Pentacles. The invasion took years of preparation, but all the planning paid off. Seven of Pentacles, y'all. Seven of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. Show somebody working on something really hard. Yeah. The Nine of Pentacles. Yes, the Virgo card. Luxury at the end of the world. An oasis of riches to sustain herself. All right. Nine of Pentacles. Virgo energy. That's why they hate. That's why they hate. We're the Queen of Pentacles. We're the Knight of Pentacles. And we're the Nine of Pentacles. When the smoke clears, when it all ends, when it's all said and done, we on top. Better believe that. Ten of Pentacles. I like this one. The ideal family. Has cloning gone too far? Page of Pentacles. Welcome to the future. Develop your skills. As seen on TV. Knight of Pentacles. Also Virgo energy. Forge ahead with the Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Virgo energy again. Secrets of the Pharaoh's ancient aliens. So that's three Virgo cards back to back. The Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and then we had the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Secrets of the Pharaoh, ancient aliens. We have Nefertiti right there. Queen of Pentacles right there. Ooh. Every time it times out, it cuts out. It cuts out.
He pointed out that our mind functions.
Yes. Queen of Pentacles, Nefertiti. Okay, King of Pentacles. He had it all. What he did with it changed the universe. Then I'm going to cleanse these. All right, we got the Ace of Swords right here. So Space Gun would be the Ace of Sword, would be the sword. Okay. Two of Swords. At the edge of the vast sea of space, she looked inward. Okay, Two of Swords. Three of Swords. Heartache from beyond time and space. It's the Three of Swords. Hold on, let me wet my whistle right quick, y'all. Oh. All right, we got a few left. This one is. It doesn't say. Oh, Four of Swords. Sorry, Four of Swords. The respite chamber, deep in meditation, ready for combat. It's the Four of Swords. You see the four weapons, I guess. Well, ain't no weapon. Oh, she got the weapon in her hand. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 weapons in her hand, and she's laying in some type of little chamber, under, sleeping in a chamber. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. 5 of Swords, the slaughter of green men. Did Argon the Destroyer go too far? 5 of Swords. The 6 of Swords, Sci-Fi Tarot. Vera Star flees Space Station X-15 in search of answers. The 7 of Swords. He stole weapons from the invaders, but was it justice? 7 of Swords. All right, this one is 8 of Swords. Okay, this is 8 of Swords. Exile, left for dead in the barren mountains of Betelgeuse Prime. 8 of Swords. It looks very traditional. 9 of Swords. Nightmare in space. Sudden terror abroad in the intergalactic cruiser. 9 of Swords, y'all. Alright. 10 of Swords. He went looking for a better life and found annihilation. Okay. Page of Swords. I can't make this out. My glasses for like nearsighted, but it get kind of blurry. I gotta be like, it's so weird. Okay, dreams could not contain her ambition, her strength or curiosity. A lifetime of thrills awaits. The Knight of Swords. When the world needs a warrior, he steps into the breach. All right, that's the Knight of Swords. The Queen of Swords. She knows what must be done, and she isn't afraid to do it. All right, the King of Swords. The smartest man on any planet. Wait, this one was the King of Wands? It's a Knight of Swords. Okay, it's a Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. Nah, the King of Swords. The King of Swords. King of Swords are no joke. No joke. The Ace of Wands. We're in the Wands right now. The 2 of Wands. Is this the Architect? Is this the Architect, y'all? This got to be the Architect. All right. Where are you going? This is the Suit of Wands. This is 2 of Wands. This is the Ace of Wands. This one say the Suit of Wands. Okay, so it's card number 3. So I'm guessing the Suit of Wands is considered the 3 of Wands. So there go the 3 wands right there. Standing on the precipice, a light on the horizon calls to you. Where are you going? What will you do when you get there? There goes the 3 little lasers right there. So 3 of Wands. Lasers, fire, right? Makes sense. 4 of Wands here. Little eyeballs. Reminds me of Monster Inc. The little eyeballs coming out of the ship right there. Okay, it says a joyous celebration and homecoming. Alien finally coming back to their planet from a long mission. Finally coming back. All right, 5 of Wands. Featuring best laid plans and what happens next. 5 of Wands. Suit of Wands. So this would be 6 of Wands. All right, this is the 6 of Wands. Shows a lady astronaut on a mission. All right, this is the Seven of Wands, cornered by a slithering horde on the aeon-old plains of Narth. Does she have the secret weapon? So they descended upon her, but she's ready to spring into action and handle her business. Okay. Hold on, I can put my glasses back on, child. Okay. The what is? What is? The what is? Seven of Wands. Okay, this is Eight of Wands. Change in the air. An exciting adventure into the unknown. Change in the air. All right. So we got the nine. Wait, that is the Eight of Wands. All right, you got the Nine of Wands right here. Nine of Wands. The barriers between us. All right. The Knight of Wands. First to set foot upon the new world. The Queen of Wands. I like this. This is nice. I like that. The Queen of Wands, y'all. Big Bruja energy. The King of Wands. Big Brujo energy. Big Warlock energy. Natural born leader. Okay. Aries, Leo. Sag. All right. We got the Fool card. A step into the unknown. Is it genius or is it suicide? Maybe it's both. On the brink of a insanity, what my daddy always said, on the brink of insanity, there's a stroke of genius. All right. Okay. The Ten of Wands. All right, you guys. And for the last card is the Page of Wands. A new day dawns on the planet of the spirit. All right. So I will be cleansing these cards here. You can always cleanse them. You can start off by shuffling them to break up the energy. And I got a type of oil. I'm be right back. Hold on. All right, guys. All right. So there's many ways that you can cleanse your deck. You could you could cleanse it with incense and run each card or spread it out like this and run it through the incense front and back or each card. Um, so I have root of incense. I can pass through the root of incense. Another thing that you could do to break up the energy and cleanse your cards. This is camphor oil. I made my own camphor oil. I infused it with ruta, bay leaves. I think, yeah, ruta and bay leaves. Yeah, I think that's in here. So it's basically infused camphor oil. All right, with ruta, bay leaves, and I believe some type of cinnamon or something like that I put in here. So I'm gonna put some on my hands. So I'm going to touch every card with my hands. I just pretty much go on every hand and just wipe my hands on it. That's how I'll clean it. And just rubbing it on there. I usually put just a little bit, not too much oil because you don't want it to get all stuck. So I just rub it on my hands. Take some more oil. I have to order some more camphor oil. I don't have a whole lot left. But you don't need that much. Just put some on your hand. And then of course you can burn some incense and pass it through there. And I'm gonna get the other side too. So that's just what I'm doing now. Using my hands to cleanse the cards. So I like the deck. It's very trippy. It's very campy, very vintage comic book sci-fi. Definitely meets my expectations. It's cool. It's not too over the top. It's just kind of like, really straight to the point type shit. So I like that. So just putting some oil on the last bit of the cards. And once I shuffle them, it's all gonna come together. And I do it on the other side. That's how it is on the side right here. I just spread it like this. It's always important to cleanse your clothes. Say clothes. That too. It's always important to cleanse your cards after every reading. Get the top, front, back, side to side. Now you can shake it and shuffle it now. I can smell the camphor oil in my cards. Okay, let me get my root of incense right quick. All right, this is a root of incense right here. Okay, so just pass it around the smoke. This is some of the cards right here. I just pass it along the smoke. This is some root of incense right here. So I just pass it over the cards. Try to spread them as much as possible. Pass it through the smoke. Even you want to cleanse around the box too. The box where you're going to keep it at. And cleanse it a little bit. Make sure it doesn't touch. I'm just getting all up in there. Letting the smoke kind of pass in there a little bit. Okay. There you go. Eventually this ain't going to hold up. I can already see that. But eventually I'll get me like a little little pouch to put my cards in. But yeah. So yeah, this is pretty much how I cleanse my cards or whatever. Put a little drop of my camphor oil on my hand on each card, or at least rub some camphor oil, any type of cleansing oil, basically purification oil. And you just rub it on there. Rub your hands together and just touch each card. Start shuffling it to break up the energy. Let's see what else we got here. You could use a selenite. I have a selenite right here. So you could set it up on top of here. Okay. Let me shuffle them. Let's do a quick little 3-card spread. Let's go ahead and break them in. We're finna break it in. For the last 10 minutes of this video, we're gonna break it in. Alright, let's see. A message from my 8th houser spirit. What is the message you'd like to give to my 8th housers? All right, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. So there's a Five of Pentacles energy. Somebody feeling lost out there, thrown to the wolves. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So the Five of Pentacles, followed by the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Interesting how all of these four came out after the Four of Pentacles. So somebody feels left out there. This could be like a third party. Cause I see a King and Queen of Cups, Two of Cups. This is a King and Queen that are locked in. Okay. These could be divine counterparts, divine feminine, divine masculine. They're locked in. They're intuitive. They are each other's blind spots. I feel like this could be like a third party type of energy. You guys had dashed away a third party type of energy. Somebody feels left out in the cold. And then right after that comes out this couple, this Ace of Pentacles. They were trying to offer something here. These people are locked in. These King of Cups and Queen of Cups, they're locked in. They are each other's match here. So they're any type of like external energy that's trying to throw a monkey wrench into this situation here. It's like they're being given their walking papers. So any type of external influences, they are given their walking papers. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, it's like they're being left out. They're left out of the loop, left out of the cold. All right, and it's by this couple. This couple is very spiritually gifted here. This is divine feminine, divine masculine. We got the King and Queen of Cups right here. So with the Two of Cups. So somebody feels left out because of an opportunity that you have. There's an opportunity for some type of like for some type of union. All right, there's an opportunity for like a union, a divine union. Okay, somebody that's energetically and spiritually on your level. Somebody that's just as intuitive, that's mature, emotionally sound, has a high emotional intelligence. Okay, both parties, this divine feminine, divine masculine, they both have mastered themselves emotionally. All right, they're locked in. They are each other's equal. They mirror each other with the Two of Cups. So there's this opportunity for them. There's this offer. It was like somebody was trying to extend an offer, and one person got sent their walking papers. So you must have made a choice between one person or another, and you went with your better half. You went with someone who matches you vibrationally and spiritually. It just kind of just goes together here. Ace of Pentacles. They were actually offering you a solid offer here. Okay. All right. Clarify, Spirit. Clarify the King and Queen, Two of Cups, and Ace of Pentacles. So somebody feels left out. This could be some type of third party person or third party external energy that was trying to, I think they were trying to cloud up your vision, but you guys see clearly. You guys are very intuitive. You guys see clearly. All right, so you took the Ace of Pentacles because of this person here. Okay, because of that, that changes everything. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Because of that, it changes everything here. All right. This comes out right after the Two of Cups. So we had the Ace of Pentacles, the King and Queen of Cups, the Two of Cups, and now we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this was something that you're meant to do. So you basically changed the course of your life by making that decision, by accepting that that offer and dashing the other shit to the side. Okay. What's this Five of Pentacles? More on the Five of Pentacles. More on the Five of Pentacles. Face up, Spirit. Who's in this Five of Pentacles energy, Spirit? What's the Five of Pentacles? All right, Five of Wands. So the Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Okay, now this could possibly be like a childish energy. I'm picking up on childish energy, like kind of like a Leo energy here. Okay, there's a lot of jealousy, a lot of competition, a lot of fighting. So this could be like a group. You probably, I feel like you have this, these groups of distractors here. Okay, these group of like wayward rebels without a cause, rebels without a purpose. They're just doing it for the sake of doing it. They don't even know why they're doing it. There's like a group of people that want to be contrary to you, that wants to be competitive and contrary to you, like very much contrarian, but nothing shows for it. Like it's no basis for it. Okay, so Five of Pentacles, 5 and 5. Okay, So yeah, this is a group of people that feel left out in the cold. A group of people that just feel like they're just left out to the wolves. You've exiled these people from your energy. More on the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Clarify. You exile these people out of your energy. All right, divine feminine, divine masculine, king and queen of cups. You're not keeping this Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles type of energy, this poverty energy, this like poverty mindset. When I think about Five of Pentacles, that's like the poverty mindset. Five of Wands is like the scarcity mindset. So you're exiling any type of energy, or anybody that carries that energy of poverty and scarcity. You're staying away from them. You're giving them their walking papers. All right, clarify the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. All right, we have the Magician, okay, because you are the Magician here. All right. They could have seen you as the Magician. That's why they're competing with you to be the Magician. Like they're competing with you to be like the ultimate magician. Somebody has like an imaginary one-sided competition, which is my word. I came up with that since 2022. Okay. Somebody had an imaginary one-sided competition with you over the magician. It's almost like this is like the American Idol or The Voice. And they were competing with you to become the top magician. Okay? These are groups of people trying to compete with you for the magician. Everybody's trying to be the top magician. All right? Justice here. Okay? The swift sword of justice is going to swing in your favor, eighth houser. It's going to swing in your favor. Okay? Justice will be served. Okay? Justice will be served in this situation here. Um, but they're fighting to become, they really feel like they're doing a noble thing by going against you. They convince themselves that's the right thing to do. They're competing with you over who's going to be the top magician, who's going to be the top spiritual justice warrior. They're competing with you over these labels and titles that you don't care about. All right. All right. So we already see what's going on there. All right. More on this energy, spirit. What else? Okay. That's a hell of a lot of cards. That's a lot of cards. They about to give me a whole half of the whole deck. All right, spirit. Anything else for my eighth housers? More on this king and queen of cups, the two of cups, and the wheel of fortune, the ace of pentacles. This is all very good energy here. More on this, spirit. We have the three of pentacles, okay? Building up a team. Building up a trusted team. So yeah, this partnership is going to thrust you in different circles, okay? Especially when it comes to money, it's going to thrust you into different business partnerships and different circles to network with. Okay, all of these came out at once here. Let's go ahead and keep them. So you have the Temperance card, the Temperance and the Tower and the Moon. All right, so there's something that's going to be going on eighth houser, okay? Now, you're being pushed into different circles through this partnership here. And Wheel of Fortune, it causes a turn in events, fated events. You may have a vertex in the eighth house. And if you do, check out my video, my so-called vertex in the eighth house life. And I will show you guys what it's like and all that good stuff, okay? But something's going to go down within these new circles. So we have the Three of Pentacles, right? Wheel of Fortune, Three of Pentacles. So you're being thrust into a different group. You're being thrust into a different group, a different lifestyle, different business partners, just a different social life here. Three of Pentacles. All right. Temperance here. It comes out right after it. So this might be some long-awaited project that you're doing. But there's a need to be patient because there's a Tower moment coming through. And this Tower comes out right after the Temperance card. It comes out right after. Okay. So there may be a Tower moment amongst this new group of people. Like I said, this partnership is going to bring about new types of people that you're going to be around. Now, the Three of Pentacles in the upright. So that's a good positive energy still. Okay. The Temperance card shows that you need to be patient. There is going to be some type of unexpected event here with this Tower moment. You may not know all the answers. Yeah, okay. There's something that you're not seeing. There may not be all the answers right there. Okay. And then we also have what is this supposed to be? This is supposed to be the Six of Wands here. All right. So yeah, the tower moment for you is not inherently negative because after the tower comes the moon card, but then it also comes the six of wands. So you're being protected from something that you can't, that you don't know everything about. Okay. That's something that you're not at liberty to know everything about because it's being handled behind your back. But after the tower, it's what comes out of it that depends on whether it's going to be like a bad tower or a good one, whatever you want to call it, right? So after the tower moment comes the moon, okay? The moon is about the things that you can't see, right? The things that you can't see, but it also points towards healing and things like that, right? The moon energy, the Cancerian energy. So there's going to be unexpected event that's going to put you in a position where you're not going to know all the answers, and you're going to have to use your intuitions and your emotions. You have to let your you're going to have to blend your emotions and your intuition. You're going to have to blend that in order to get through this moment here, this tower moment. But this tower moment is going to propel you into the six of wands, going straight into victory. So you may not know all the logistics, how you're going to get there to victory, fame, recognition. You may not know how you're going to get there, but I think that's the best part, right? You're supposed to savor the moment. So you're being told to have temperance at this time. Okay, it could be a culture shock, being around different groups of people, networking. It's a very exciting time, but it could be a time where you're very anxious and things like that, or whatever. There may be some energies here, because remember, we do have the five of wands. We do have some people that are in your energy that are they're in a scarcity and poverty mindset. They're very much in South Node energy here, so they may try to cause some type of power tower moment because they are competing with you to be the magician. They feel like destroying you is going to be like, like they're trying to fight with you to become like the top magician, the top justice warrior, blah 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 blah. Okay, so just be careful with that. Okay, so you just have to use your wits and your intuition to get you through this tower moment. And once you're able to do that and practice patience, work on healing. This is the Cancerian energy. Work on healing, practicing patience. Be comfortable with the fact that you may not know everything. You may not know the logistics, but just know that it's working out in your favor. Let your intuitions and your emotional intelligence be your guide. Okay? So after that tower moment, of course, comes the Six of Wands. You're being celebrated here. You're being celebrated. You're being recognized, being rewarded. Okay, being applauded for your efforts and things like that. So yeah. So this new lifestyle and this new social circle is gonna bring you a lot of like new experiences, things that are going to challenge you, things that are going to challenge you to use your use your wits and use your emotional intelligence and use your intuition to get you through, and your patience. Temperance is so important. Okay, so if it's some type of project that you're working on with the Three of Pentacles and the Temperance card with the Moon card, yeah, it could be like a project, some type of like creative project or something that you're working on with these groups of people and your partner, business partner, romantic partner. Okay, so it's going to take some time, and there might be some twists and turns along the way during the creation process and the planning process and all of that. But it's going to prove to be a successful creative project or business endeavor or whatever that you guys are working on here. That's what I'm seeing here. Three of Pentacles, a Temperance card, and the Moon card. So it's like a top secret type of thing. So this could be a spiritual thing, a creative project, maybe music, maybe something. But it's of grave importance. Could have something to do with finances, of course. The Three of Pentacles, Temperance. Okay. So yeah, this could be have something to do with healing, maybe some type of project in regards to that. So there's gonna be some twists and turns, tower moments, and things like that. Difference in opinions, difference in creativity. But once everybody gets into the flow and learns how to work together, with the Six of Wands here, it's gonna prove to be fruitful. Okay. Let's see. Any other messages for my eighth housers, Spirit? Any other messages for my eighth housers? The shuffleability is cool. The shuffleability is all right on this. Ace of Cups was trying to pop out here. Yeah, people will be singing your praises. People might come out of nowhere apologizing to you. People have a very apologetic energy towards you. Maybe it might be these people that's in this group here, because this is a lingering energy here with this group here. Yeah. So we have the World card. Yeah, a whole new world, a whole new beginnings for you here. Eighth houser. This is what people were trying to stop you. But yeah, you're being celebrated. You're going to a whole new world. You're being celebrated here. So that's good. New responsibility, a new position. I'm hearing new image. That's good. Wow, okay. Okay. Ace of Cups, Page of Cups. Yeah, somebody has an apologetic energy towards you here. It keeps trying to pop up. Maybe somebody's been trying to get your attention. Somebody's been trying to apologize to you or something. Maybe you could be avoiding it, or you feel it, but you don't want to figure out where it's coming from. We have the Queen of Wands. Okay. That's a great card. Love the Queen of Wands. Big Bruja energy. Somebody that is highly creative. Yeah, so you're, I'm seeing like whatever that you do, if you have like a spiritual business, you're a content creator, entrepreneur, whatever that you're doing, especially when it comes to the craft, you know that you do it well. And it's taking you places here with this World card, not gonna lie. It's taking you places. You could be a fire sign, or you could have fire in your chart, okay? You could be an earth sign with fire in your chart with the World card. You could be an earth sign with hella fire in your chart. You could be a fire sign with hella earth in your chart. Okay? You could be a fire dominant earth sign or earth dominant fire sign. And you balance it really well. Your fire, you use that is like your passion, your drive, your creativity. You're very passionate about getting things done. And then you also have that earth energy. You see to it. You don't burn out easily. You're solid. You're passionate and you're solid. You see to it that the work is done, and nobody can stop you once you're on it, because the World card is like a fixed energy. You know what I'm saying? Right? So you may have fixed energy in your chart, okay? You may be like, yeah, you may be a fire dominant earth sign with fixed energy in your chart. You may be an earth dominant fire sign with fixed energy in your chart. But you see to it that things are done. You see the creation from the very beginning to the very end with these qualities, with these type of elements. You'll see things to the very end. You'll see the vision. You know exactly what to do, how to get there, and how to make sure everybody keeps up. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of thing. Yeah. So yeah. The Queen of Wands, good energy right here. Queen of Wands in the world. So you're going to be recognized for your works, whatever that you're good at doing. Okay? This is the craft, the arts, the craft, creating, expressing yourself, any type of expressive arts. Yeah, you're going to be known for that. Okay? I said qualify. So yeah, you're qualified. You're going to be hearing those words in the next couple of days. You are qualified. You are pre-qualified. You are qualified. You are approved. Congratulations. You now qualify for ... You're going to be hearing that in the next couple of days. Okay. Okay. We have the Four of Swords. Okay. This is resting and relaxation. Okay. So while you're being recognized, you may be recognized while you are on vacation, while you are resting, while you are falling back. You may start to get notoriety when you least expect it, when you're chilling and you probably don't want to be seen, or you're resting. That's when you'll probably go viral or get notified of something that you won or something that you earned. So congratulations, 8th houser, ahead of time. Congratulations. 6 of Cups here. Somebody could be dreaming about you. You could be dreaming about people from your past. Okay? Hold on. You could be dreaming about people from your past. Somebody from the past is dreaming about you here. You've been resting, just chilling. You could be seeing people in your dreams, seeing people of your past in your dreams here. You could be dreaming about childhood, maybe. I'm seeing here with the Six of Cups. Lots of water dreams with people of the past with the Six of Cups. Yeah, water dreams. Yeah, a lot of water dreams, a lot of past flashbacks. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so these are positive returns on your investment, something that you've been working on for a long time since the past. Maybe some things that you've been dreaming about. It's like you invested in your dreams and you're seeing positive returns from it. So congratulations on that. Seven is completion. So there's going to be a successful completion to whatever your creative endeavors are here. You're going to be celebrated, rewarded, okay, getting recognized when you least expect it. And it's going to be something that you worked on in the past, something that's very sentimental. So this creative project is very sentimental. It's very spiritual, and it's to heal people. To heal people, not just entertain, but to heal people, to teach people patience, and to teach people how to be vulnerable. Teach people how to work together. Okay, this is a passion project. Okay, type of thing. So there's positive investments here. The Seven of Pentacles. Okay, let's throw in one more card. All right, we have the Two of Pentacles. Trapped between two realities. So this is be able to balance your finances and things like that. You'll be able to see a balance in your finances. You're going to find yourself being able to break even here. You're going to be able to operate from two different worlds. Okay. If you're a person that likes to have a private life and like to stay low key, you'll be able to balance yourself between the outside world and like your personal world. Like, you know what I'm saying? You'll be able to balance that out like really well without any like overlap. So that's a good thing here. You're in two different worlds at the same time. Not everybody's living the same experience. You're in two different worlds at the same time. So you're in the spiritual world, and then you're also in the physical world, okay? You're in the middle. You're teetering between two worlds at this time. Investing yourself, investing your time in the spiritual realm as well as in the physical world. All right, so that is pretty much it of the reading here. Good way to break in them cards, right? So whoever stayed to the very end, you guys got this bonus reading, okay? So claim all the good energy in this reading, okay? Okay, let me split it and shuffle it down, see how easy that is. Yeah, it's pretty seamless. It's pretty seamless. I would like it if the cards were just a little bit bigger, but yeah, I enjoyed these cards. The shuffleability was cool. The cards, they're not the strongest cards, so I definitely want to be careful with them. Eventually, I'll put it in a pouch, but for now, it's good where it is. So it's gonna put these back. Okay. All right, guys. So that is pretty much it. So it's up to the replay play gang, so you guys can watch this video. And yeah, Todd Alcott's Psychic Tarot. I really, really love the artwork. I just love it. I love how dorky and vintage and campy and nerdy that it is. I just like it. I really like it. It's very like off the wall. It definitely remembers like old school Sci-Fi channel type stuff, all the crazy little sci-fi movies that'll come on. But yeah, so this was good. I like this. I like it. It's simple, straight to the point. And it didn't cost me a lot. I only paid like $7 for this. I paid $7 for this. So they had some very cheap decks. I did have to wait a while. I didn't get this as quickly, but for its price, you can't really complain. $7 deck, you can't complain. So I was like, take your time. But it took me about, I ordered this about almost 2 weeks ago, and I just barely get it just now. So, but that's because it's coming from all the way over there. You feel me? But yeah, guys, so that is pretty much it. So if you guys stayed to the end, you guys were able to get a bonus reading and was able to be with me as I break in these cards. All right, so thank you so much. 8,000 besos y abrazos. All right, I'll catch you guys up in the next live stream video, or the next video. Make sure you guys check out my my Ghetto Gourmet Presents, and check out my latest TikTok compilation on this OBS video about quantum immortality. and let me know what you think. All right. So goddess love you, goddess love me. Bye. Peace out, you guys. Da 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 da. Same thing. Da 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 da. All right, y'all. Bye.